Lords of Sin is a dark and brutal Dungeons & Dragons narrative play intended for adults and adults only. Specific content warnings can be found in the episode descriptions. Ivor is burning, and you've got front row seats.
Through a spyglass, a Goliath watches Highgale burn from the deck of an airship. He drums his fingers on the rail impatiently as the ship races through the sky back to its home port. Walking up behind him, his first mate, Amond. "We've pulled out all the stops, sir. We'll be over the Queen's Spy in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. The captain turns, puts a hand on Amon's shoulder, and passes him the spyglass as he walks into his office. We see Captain Merrick of the Meleth's Might begin to don battle dress. Take weapons that haven't seen use in 5 years off of the wall. We see him pour himself a strong drink of mountain whiskey. And then there's the sound of shouting from outside of his office. The sound of heavy impacts. Steel on steel. As he pushes the door open, the deck is now a scene of chaos. The crew on top of each other, fighting, throwing punches, stabbing. Swords clash, blood flies. We see Captain Merrick pull his crew off of each other and pushing some back as they charge back at him, screaming in rage, teeth bared. We see as the long unused blades of the captain become adorned with the blood of his own crew, apprehending and stopping those he can, knocking unconscious others, but some, the rage. The rage is too intense as the airship begins to sail over Highgale. There is a pained cry and the sound of a blade entering flesh. As Captain Merrick collapses to his knees, one of his crew standing behind him, eyes bulging, bloodshot, blood on the dagger still. Shing! Sound of the knife entering again, piercing the captain's flesh. And as the life begins to drip out of him, we see the captain look forward one more time. And his eyes reflect what looks like a comet streaking towards his ship. The ship explodes as if in slow motion. And the pieces begin to rain down over the city as Zariel shoots through this airship. When we come back to the 6 of you, you are still where we left you. Korrin's mind just having been restored to her, still in this neighborhood, engulfed in flame. And now that the devil that was conducting a ritual inside this central house is no longer there, his arcane magic's protecting the structure, it, what is left of it, also begins to burn. And what at first almost looks like rain made out of fire begins to fall around you all. and then there is a clunk, clunk of a piece of timber, part of the hull of a skyship, impacts and clatters nearby.
We do not have a lot of time. We must get to the portal now.
I agree.
I agree.
Are any of you injured?
Well, I mean, a little bit, yeah. Clearly.
Dear God, Val, you know what I mean. Is anything critical? Are you battle ready?
I will be fine. I will be fine.
Yeah.
Let us go.
We should go now.
Shin reaches into his bag of holding and pulls out a readied cup of tea.
He just keeps one with tea constantly in it.
Yeah.
Emergency tea, these infuriating. I forgot what it's like working with you, Val. All right.
I'm gonna just take a potion as I watch him sip his tea. I'm just going to take out a potion of greater healing and also be like, sure. Are we toasting or?
What?
I'm going to search the demon that did we already search the demon?
The devil, when he died, eventually disintegrated, as most devils are temporarily here. The house and the area around is mostly destruction and rubble and ember at this point. Not much to loot.
All right, and Shin just walks through the hole that Jaeger probably made upon entry and starts walking or jogging towards the portal, the direction of the portal, looking back at the rest of the group, seeing if they are following or if they are not.
Kalista is going to walk up to Jaeger. Will you carry me, Jaeger?
He'll scoop her up.
And even while not enlarged, you're still 12 feet tall. You're still large. So
He's
you
a
can
big boy.
quite easily carry Kalista.
And before he goes, he's going to turn to Korrin. Are you all right? All things considered.
Fuck this place. Fuck these demons. Fuck that goddamn portal. I want it done. I want it down. I want to kill her.
Let's go.
Yeah, Shin's going to yell back at Korrin's like, yes, focus your anger at Zariel. She's the source of all this. She's the bitch. And while now taking at a full run.
As you all run back just the way that you came here to get back into that square and then start heading towards the portal, that statue that you saw of Queen Eleanor, the one whose face had cracked into a visage of rage, now also has tears of blood streaking down its face.
Unsettling.
As our lovely monk is like full on sprinting out that way, or at least jogging that way, Lorwryn is gonna just start blinking as quickly behind him as she can. So it's like poof, poof, poof. Yeah, exactly. As quickly as she can keep up with the monk.
Realigning yourself to find the portal is incredibly easy. It's stories tall. And as you all are running or teleporting, being carried, making your way towards the center of the city of Highgale, you run into, not literally, but you cross paths with many of the clerics and priests that you just recently helped rescue in the Temple District from the assault on the bell tower. And as they see you all, they pull up, and one of the priestesses says, "We were just coming to find you. Are we doing this?"
Aye,
Yes.
we are doing this now.
For Highgale.
For Highgale.
Highgale.
For Highgale.
They will start following behind you all. They are significantly lower level than you. They are not running in front of you at this moment.
No. We're gonna need them. And as they start to run off and all like that, like Lorwryn will grab the hand of just like whoever's closest to her and just kind of put it up to her forehead and be like, "Huh?
one of the priests of Sylvanas that you grab. It takes him a second to understand what you're saying, and then closes his eyes. And you will regain 13 hit points.
Excellent.
And he wipes like some of the blood off of your face to make sure that the wound there had actually healed. You'll be fine.
I thank you. The silvery smoke will envelop her again, and she will race back off towards trying to keep up with everyone.
As this priest honestly has one of the closest encounters he's had to something, the closest encounter to that of a god that he's ever had is with you all. So as he heals you and you just disappear off that way. Oh, fuck. And just starts running behind, realizing how over his head he is. As you all continue to run, you see many instances of the citizens of Highgale falling on one another, killing each other. Most of the horrifying things that you witness as you run are not committed by devils that you see in the distance, but by normal people. There is a woman whose hands once crafted some of the finest pastries and tarts on the continent of Evora. And instead, in her hand, she holds a stone as she beats the head of someone into a pulp in an alleyway. Eventually, the portal that has been your target grows larger. And as you all run into the main central square of the city, you see the portal in its enormity. And as you all enter the square, which is about 600 feet, so you are currently about 400 feet from the portal as you enter into this square, you see, stepping out of the portal, more of those foot soldiers of hell. All of you make me perception checks as you step in here, please.
17 for me.
16 for me.
8.
I got 12.
14.
Also 14.
Perception checks are not this group's strong point right now, but luckily,
We've been through a lot.
Bloodlust.
you've been through a lot, it's very true. And luckily, a few of you rolled decently high, above a 15. So Shin and Kalista, I'll say and Jaeger because you have a higher vantage point. This portal, like I said, is about 50 or 60 feet tall and about equally as wide. You see in 4 places around the portal, in a bit of a diamond shape, there are these large 10-foot or so across orange glowing runes. And around each of those are 4 more of those Maragons, the foot soldiers of hell, that are as they are chanting and constantly bleeding themselves out in the process. As through their blood and their focus, they appear to be maintaining the integrity of this portal. Also, you notice, though, Kalista with the highest, there is one of those paladins mounted on the coal-black nightmare horses with manes and tails and hooves of flame, watching over and keeping guard over each one of those runes and the 4 Maragons chanting there. As you all take this in, the priests run in just a few, I'll say 10 seconds behind you. You all are fast. And they pull up, in the name of all the gods. What nightmare is this?
No worse than the nightmare that is going on in the hall over the city. I thought I had left behind this sort of rage. I am unwilling to wait. This must end. I cannot let this atrocity you've seen continue. Unless you have a better plan, I am all ears to hear it. But I am highly motivated to move.
Ethan, how close is the closest Maragon right now?
From you, about 350 feet away, because you're about 400 feet from the portal. And so there are 2 of these runes and clusters of Maragons in front of the portal, left and right side, and 2 behind the portal. In fact, I can show you.
Loading hell portal.
Is that comforting to hear? Loading
To
hell
a
portal?
game master? Absolutely.
And I love you for it.
Terrified.
Huh.
That was a lot of dudes.
Huh.
Korrin, you want the 50 on the left and we'll take the 50 on the right?
I got a lot of rage and a lot of issues. Just point me to it, tell me what to break, and I'll get it done.
One of the priests of Moradin, the one that you recognized when you were in the Temple District, who looked like had a family resemblance to the High Priest that you had seen in the Queen's Council. We're going to try to take up some cover inside the buildings. All we can really hope to do is provide support to you all. Good luck out there. Moradin watch over you all. And they start separating like into clusters of 5, finding buildings that aren't on fire or ones that have stopped burning that they can take shelter behind, trying to get vantage points so that they can see you all and ideally not be seen, or at least not draw the focus of the things down here. Because you saved the bell tower, at the top of each round of combat, they will have a 40-point healing pool that you all can distribute how you would like. At the top of every round after the first, I'm going to need someone to make a check to see if they draw attention.
Question.
Yeah.
What are the mechanics of me throwing a building?
Throwing a building,
Yeah.
you're going to have to see how much you could pick up. And then
I'm a big bitch.
you are.
You know, I am trying my best to clear out as many fucking mobs as I can. There's a sigil on the ground.
I totally dig it.
Before we do that particular part, how much would we know it? Do we just need to take 1 sigil down or 2?
Ooh,
or
make me a Arcana check. Anyone?
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
You matched
Anyone who wishes can make me an Arcana check on this one.
I got a 24.
I only got a 14 this time. I'm gonna cry.
Dang. So both of you know that the extra sigils here are insurance. They just need 1. And Lorwryn, with that high roll, you see the 4 Maragons that are chanting around each of these sigils, and you do some quick thinking and remembering back to things you've studied and seen. They only need 3 of them to be chanting. One of those is also an insurance policy. Zariel is smart, and she does not come without insurance policies. But you also know that after the ones chanting around the final sigil are not doing so, the portal itself should have no further entanglement on this realm. So, fight hasn't started, but I have a feeling it will. So let's just go ahead and get out of the way, and we can jump into initiative order when necessary. But let's go ahead and roll initiative for everyone.
Alrighty, I got an 18.
19.
18.
13.
8.
I keep rolling the top initiative and also getting critted first. So it continues.
I was saying, like, if it happens again this time, first round of combat, I crit Valkerie. The dice don't like you. I'll keep rolling it public. Kalista and Jaeger, I'll let you two choose each time who's going first.
Sweet. Teamwork.
We are not technically in initiative order right now. You all are still far enough away. You have time to set up, plan, do whatever you wish. That said, after you all have been in here for about 20 seconds, the first group that you saw emerging from this hell portal was a cluster of 4 more Maragons who, as soon as they stepped out, started walking out of the square in a different direction. And about 20 seconds after they walked through the portal, one of those paladins and 2 more Maragons step through and begin to head off a different direction.
I think we should try to take multiple sigils at once.
I think that the wisest decision would be to only focus on maybe at maximum 2 at a time. 2 groups, 2 targets.
Split right down the middle.
Just a reminder of something. First of all, Kalista, you had previously taken that short rest potion, so you have now had enough time to gain the effects of that, and all of the rest of you do have access to one of those as well.
I mean, most of you do. I do have a couple left in my pocket.
Yeah, this is like Lorwryn's got one, but that's about it, I think.
Valkyrie's got one as well. They stole it.
Does it take 10 minutes?
Yeah, it makes it take 10 minutes instead of an hour.
Did we even want to wait 10 minutes before we start?
I think we gotta go.
Right. And I think it's pretty obvious how we should split this up. Jaeger, Kalista, and between me and Lorwryn and Val, and then Korrin, and...
I'm sorry, you said a lot of names.
You just kind of said everyone all at once. Shin.
Yeah.
Well, I think we need a heavy hitter on either side.
So, Jaeger on one side, Korrin on the other. I'll go with
Okay.
Jaeger. And we'll take Val.
All
We'll
right.
take Val. All right.
Why did I just suddenly have a flashback to, like, dodgeball? Like in grade school, like, well, you need one of the 5th graders to be on each team. They can't both be on the same team.
Honestly, dealing with Shin is like elementary school. Alright.
Jesus.
Come on, old man.
No, that's not me. That's Kalista. I love Shin.
Korrin hears Shin mutter under his breath.
Stuck up, bitch.
So, I know that was all said in silliness, but Kalista, you find yourself feeling that about Shin. And Shin, you find yourself feeling that about Kalista. Very, very genuinely.
Shin, being an ex-barbarian in his younger life, being prone to rage, like slow turns to Kalista, and in the most biting tone he can muster,
I find you highly impressive, and your mastery of magic awe-inspiring.
grits his teeth, and then proceeds to walk towards my left, perceptive left, I guess.
As you say this and start to walk away, you all hear from across the city the town's bell ringing once again. Could Shin and Kalista make me wisdom saving throws, please?
Ooh.
As you hear the largest bell from the Tower of Bells ringing across the city.
25.
I didn't do too bad. I got a 15.
A +5.
Oh, I got a 20.
With meat to beat, with 20.
Fuck.
As you hear the distant bells, those feelings that you had Why were you feeling that? That's not who you are. And it just shakes from you.
Thank you, Shin. I'm glad you think I'm awe-inspiring. Let's get this done.
Could all of you also make me perception checks one more time, please?
16.
Shin is
12.
embarrassed and sees
15.
fuck all nothing.
23 for
A
Kalista.
nat 1.
No nat 20s yet, but we got our first nat 1.
Second, I think.
Second? Damn.
Yeah.
Well,
I got a 24.
Cory had to shit in his booth if we got 10 nat 20s. What does he have to do if we get 10 nat 1s? What's
Shit on Danny.
Oh, that's
You don't want to
mean.
open that bag, Cory.
You will
Well.
lose.
Well,
Marriage.
Love you. I'm fighting with all the girls today.
So Kalista and Lorwryn, you are the two that notice. As the priests and clerics still are scattering. At almost the same moment, you both see one of the priestesses. You recognize it as Seren, Kalista's sister, running into one of the houses with another collection of priestesses of Saloon.
She couldn't stay away, could she?
She was always a fool.
Or heroic?
Heroism is for fools. Lorwryn, you should know that. Jaeger, when I give you the order, you will save that priestess that ran into that house and you will leave me behind. Do you understand?
It is understood.
Deal with this shit. I'm sick of her and her presence.
So, we had Korrin going on one side, Jaeger and Kalista, and I believe Lorwryn on the other.
Val.
Val. I'm
Val
with
us.
them.
Val, okay. And so it was Lorwryn with Korrin and Shin. Got
Yes.
it. Valkerie, you were saying how you want to get up onto one of the roofs. Not a
Yes.
problem. There are fewer to choose from than there might have been a couple hours ago. But there are still buildings you can climb on top of to get a higher vantage point.
Cool.
Okay, so a little bit of strategizing here then. If Korrin is going to throw a building on somebody, I'm assuming it's going to be the front one.
I assumed
That
she
is
Yes.
grabbed the
correct.
building I'm standing in front of.
that one right
Okay.
there.
Well, so here's the thing. I'm going to drop basically a snowstorm on the back one. Kind of piece. Like, we're going to try to disrupt as many of these things as we possibly can, because we just got to stop their concentration.
Right.
And
Yes.
the runes go away.
I'm going to do the same thing to one of the close ones because I only have 60 feet on mine, but I can hit a large area.
Yeah.
Speaking of throwing the building, I just want to let you know how mechanically we're going to do that. We're going to make, when you do that, an athletics check to determine essentially how much of the building you pick up. And depending on the weight, it will influence the damage. So it could be anywhere from 6d6 or up to 8d6.
Good enough. Because either a building or I'm just gonna literally Hulk grab the ground and chuck it at it. Either way.
Also cool.
Either way, I'm throwing something. Mama's got a bad itch and she needs to hurt somebody. So yeah.
I'm doing some weird stuff right now. I'm flushing a toxin from my body, so I kind of look like I'm taking a shit. I don't know how to say it any other way.
This is the worst
So-
camping trip ever. Look what is that?
And just for a twist, you all have dysentery.
Shin actually looks back at Korrin and is like, hey, I know you have your heart set on throwing a house at them, but I would also like to submit, if the house doesn't work out, that there is a flaming tree
and several other trees that could be easily broken and thrown. So if you need more things to throw.
Korrin hits you with the most meanest mom look of all time.
What? The valid. I'm saying you throw more things. What part of this suggestion is not to your liking? Man, it's everybody. I have no riz. That is what the problem is. None of the women like me. I've been single for 425 years. This is why.
Okay, so we did the perception. Did we see what their weapons are like? I know that there's Maragons or Maragons.
Maragons.
Maragons and Paladins. What are the...
So the Maragon, they're all outfitted pretty much the same as the ones that you encountered by the bell tower. The Maragons have halberds, crossbows, while the Paladins have, or the Norzagons, as they are called, have these lances that are made out of this molten steel, it looks like.
That's gonna hurt.
Is that... this is Danny asking, is that slashing or bludgeoning damage?
That would... Fair question.
I want to say slashing, that's what my heart's leaning towards, but I know that...
It doesn't take... It's no metagaming for an expert fighter like you to know that... I just need
to know because I have choices I have to
make. Right,
make.
I totally understand, and Val has been a member of the Clawbound for 150 years.
Yes.
You don't need 150 years experience to know that spears predominantly go pokey, and halberds can slashy or pokey. So piercing or slashing is what you're looking at here.
Okay. Cool.
Ready to get this party started?
Indeed.
Shin is going to start sneaking his way this direction.
So you're trying to approach stealthily?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Then could you please make me a stealth check? This will be versus the Narzagon's perception, because they're the ones keeping watch.
11.
11 beats their 7.
Cool.
I should have gone with their passive. But this part of the city is flames, ruins, bodies, rubble. As you're sneaking forward, there is another distant of a building detonating, and a closer as in the sky to the west, another airship that was coming with members of Highgale's garrison to reinforce the town is destroyed in mid-flight. 30 lives snuffed out in a second.
There will be 30 more if we are not quick enough.
Understood. I'm going to cast Enlarge on Jaeger.
All right, let's make him big.
Big and obvious. I want to bring all eyes to Jaeger so our sneakier ones can get closer. And I'm just sitting on his shoulder.
As you do that, with the passive perception of the no roll necessary, he's 22-ish feet tall. There are immediate shouts in Infernal from the paladins, and a few of you who can speak it understand as they say, "Form ranks! Destroy the interlopers!" And from the front two sigils, the ones you can see most conveniently, at each one, the paladin and two of the Maragons take defensive positions around their respective sigils. The one that is closest to you, Jaeger, and Kalista, his two soldiers form up next to him. Charge! Brutally kicks his nightmare into a gallop and starts to charge towards Jaeger, straight on. And we are going to enter initiative.
Fuck yeah.
The initiative order that we have here: Lorwryn, Valkerie, Jaeger and Kalista, then Korrin, then Shin.
Hey,
Shin, you are still currently unseen as 3 of these soldiers of hell form defensive positions just 15 feet away from you, but their eyes are so drawn onto Jaeger, they don't even notice you hiding there.
Fight music.
Yep. All right. Lorwryn, you are up first.
She has snuck up to this corner here on the right, so she can cast Ice Storm on the back sigil.
Ooh, okay.
So it's a 40-foot radius.
Oh, 40-foot radius. You'll easily get all of them, but let's see how many more you get. If you place this right, you can get a lot of them.
You know what? Smokey told me to snuff out forest fires.
I have to make so many rolls right now. What did you say I had to roll?
It's a dex save of 16. They're gonna take damage no matter what, but we're gonna see if they're gonna take more damage.
There's so many.
Yikes. It's a lot of failures. Oh, that's a success.
Okay. There are 2 more nat 1s in there. Just keeping count for you, Cory and Danny. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them will succeed.
Okay.
Those that failed get to roll again, because they have advantage against magical effects. Even with advantage, only 2 of the ones that would have failed managed to succeed. So, let's see that damage as we have 1, 2, 3 full failures here.
Okay. Off the top, everybody takes 22 damage. That's the bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
They take an additional 16 cold damage. So for everybody that succeeded, they take 19 damage. And then for everybody else, they take 38.
Okay. That hurt a lot of them very badly.
And that is all now difficult terrain for them.
Hell yeah.
So you can just drop a building or 3 on them. You know, they can't run.
Yay! Yay!
So that impacted, regardless of saves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 enemies all at once. Dealing
And
anywhere from
there's a small
19 to 38.
snowstorm in Avernus right now, too. The weather people in Avernus are really fucking... They are very confused.
So, could you please describe what it looks like as you cast this spell?
She will get really low to the ground and then sort of grab hold of a little bit of dirt. And then as she kind of comes back up, everything in her hand starts to have a blue sheen with fog and mist kind of coming off of it. And then she'll raise both hands into the air, and the cylinder of hail fire, or hail and cold, will come down on this area.
Just impacting all around, and the Maragons here that are chanting continue to let their own blood as you kind of assist in that part of it, because they're bleeding out this blackish ichor as they just get impacted and crushed, armor dented, a few of them falling to their knees and having to stand back up and resume chanting. Just so you know, if these things had health bars, the ones that succeeded would be yellow. The ones that failed would be flashing red. Incredible first action. Do you have anything else?
We're just going to kind of play it off and see what happens from there. But I will start a Blade Song as a bonus action.
Heck yes, you will. And that will then bring up Valkerie.
So I'm gonna use my action to, my bonus action, I'm going to actually take my mutinogen. It's gonna give me resistance to slashing damage. I'm on top of this building, I'm gonna pop that mutinogen. And then I wanna position myself to attack the shit out of this paladin mare. This paladin and his mare.
Okay.
I don't think I can hit him on this turn, but I want to position myself, I believe.
What you could do is you could move into position and then hold your action to attack as soon as he passes within range, and use your reaction to make your attack.
I'm gonna do that. I wanna be on this tree.
Okay.
I wanna be on the tree. And I'm gonna hold my action because I'm aiming for, I will say I'm going for the paladin. Like that, the mounted one. That is who I'm going for.
You aren't able to clear it in a single jump. You jump down onto the ground, go running, and leap back into the tree, getting onto one of the branches, your sword drawn, holding your action, ready to drop the second that the paladin passes beneath you.
Got it.
Incredible. That brings
That's
up Jaeger and Kalista. Who's going first?
So, I was wondering if we could just go at the same time. So as Jaeger moves, can I cast a spell from his shoulder?
I can try to do them at the same time, but I do need to know which one of you will be going first if there is anything that requires resolution one at a time. Who would be the first to act of the two of you, since you have the same initiative?
I think technically Jaeger, and then I'll go after him.
Okay, love it.
And Jaeger's just going to march forward, bashing his shield with the trident as it lights in flame. Even though the flame doesn't do anything, so I'm not going to roll those dice.
Oh no, you should still roll them.
If they do fire damage?
There are certain situations where I will need to know, so be sure to roll them anyway, and I'll let you know if I need them.
Oh, good. That's not suspicious at all. As Jaeger is moving up, can I cast magnified gravity over that group of 5?
Fuck yes!
Which group? The ones right in front of you? Yup, you can absolutely do that. So what save do they have to make?
Please hold. A Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they take 2d8 force and their speed is halved.
Okay. This is a magical effect.
It's a DC 18 save.
The Narzagon fail for the Nightmare with 4 and a 5 respectively. Both of them will fail. Oh my god, a 3!
Oh, you got an 18. You got 1.
Yep, with advantage, one of the Maragons succeeded.
Okay, so they all, except for that one Maragon, take 8 points of force damage, and they have half movement speed. And that's going to be my turn as I kind of duck behind Jaeger's shoulder, just kind of holding on.
Are we just like the X-Men at this point? Because goddamn, like, this is great.
I mean, you're level 16, so yeah, kinda. So no problem. As you cast this, you just hear the clank and slight crunch of metal as the gravity beneath their feet increases like 5-fold and begins to pull them downward. Jaeger, did you have anything for your action?
He does. So once he gets like right underneath the tree, he is going to stop, but then a shimmer of gold light emanates from his chest, and a smaller, normal-sized Jaeger comes forward that's transparent and ethereal, and he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon, and it's going to look just like a clone version of him, and it is going to go forward and smack the shit out of... Start with this guy.
All right, let's go ahead and make that attack.
Sad. 14.
14 on the Paladin will definitely miss.
So that's his bonus action. Spiritual Weapon is out there. And then his action, he's going to hold to attack the first thing that gets close.
First thing that gets within range. Easily done. And all of that brings up the Narzagons. Unfortunately, the Narzagon did succeed, and therefore isn't slowed, but his mount is. So 10, 20... The first of these Paladins of Hell manages to spur his infernal mount with such intensity that it just pushes through this heavy gravity, and as soon as it gets past the circle of it, just coming charging towards Jaeger. But that triggers the held actions of both Valkerie and Jaeger.
Yeah, I'm going to jump down off the tree and try to basically stab him through the heart. All right. I'm going to roll to hit, and that is a 28 to hit. Damage on that is 11 slashing and 2 necrotic.
You manage to stab through the plate mail that this thing is wearing, and it just lets out a hissing. Jaeger.
Jaeger rolled a nat 20.
Woo! Are you going for the Nightmare or the Narzagon?
The Narzagon.
Crunchy crits, so you only have to roll as normal and then add the maximum value of those dice.
Do you want the fire damage?
Not for this one.
Cool. And then he's going to throw a hill strike on it to add an extra d6, and then it needs
Also
to make
matched.
a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. And you're looking for a 20.
22. Manages to stay on top of his horse.
Okay, so we got...
We'll still take all this damage, though. You know what? Because that's a crit, I'm going to give him disadvantage on this. Nat 20 with the disadvantage, so 22, I guess it is.
Okay.
That doesn't count as a nat 20, because it was disadvantage. That doesn't count on our tally.
34, 42, 50 points of damage.
Holy hell. Could you please describe this impact with the knowledge that it does not kill this thing, but it does a massive amount of damage?
Did you pump a slide into it?
I want to save those. But he's got his shield slammed into the ground with the trident right over it. Just the eye slit is all this paladin sees. And right when he gets close, just full body slams into him with the trident, like forking him up almost off of his nightmare.
As you pierce through his heavy black spiked armor, he has to knock your trident out from his armor before you're able to lift him entirely clear of his nightmare, which rears back and finishes approaching you, Jaeger, so that they can make their turn. First thing it is going to do is look to you, Valkerie. Its mouth moves, but it's a whisper, but it is loud in your mind as you hear these words in Infernal. You need to learn the proper meaning of fear. You will. Could you please make me a charisma saving throw, Val?
10.
5.
With a 15, that still won't beat the 17. This paladin seems to grow in size to your eyes, but not it. A shadowy reflection of it that is like this black aura around it, and you are frightened. Oh, wait.
It does not exist in my presence.
So as this shadowy outline begins to grow, Jaeger, what do you do that shatters the fear that Valkerie was starting to feel?
Just this looming metal figure over that is horrifying to these things.
I can't fear the organic when there is metal in my mind.
All right, well, at that moment, with that done, the Narzagon is now going to make its 3 attacks on you, Jaeger.
Oh!
Well, I got another nat 1.
Oh!
But the other 2 are a total of a 25 and a 26.
Those hit.
26 is the first attack's damage,
Okay.
with 10 of that being piercing, 16 fire.
And then for the audacity to attack such a being, you take 5 psychic damage.
Woohoo! How does that happen?
The visor slit just like pulses.
As the visor slit seems to narrow as if in a glare, the blessings that were placed upon you by the 7 priests pulse temporarily, and this thing recoils from it. The nightmare now gets its 1 attack on you.
Didn't it hit twice?
Oh yeah, the second one was 22 points of damage.
And it takes 5 more psychic damage.
Damn. It's just killing itself. Ha! The nightmare might actually hit. 22?
Meat to beat.
The horse from the first circle of hell rears up, the flames around its hooves and mane igniting brighter as if gasoline poured on a fire. And the 2 flaming hooves for 13 total damage.
5 psychic damage back.
5 more psychic damage. This is a bad strategy. Yeah, they're figuring that out slowly but surely. The other Narzagon over here at this one now gets to act. Can't quite make it to you. So it's going to hang around here and hold its action if anything gets within its range. That then brings us to the Maragons. They have very little movement in comparison to a horse. These 2 will be able to make it to Val. Each one of them makes 2 attacks on you, Val, with their halberds.
Okay.
The first one on you wasn't a nat 20.
Oh, sad day.
We've broken the streak.
You got close, though.
Got close with a 19 on the die.
You got close.
But one of them will certainly miss with an 8. Does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, then 3 attacks will hit. Here comes the total damage. So that is a total of 42.
What kind of damage?
It is all non-magical slashing damage.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother!
You have resistance?
Yeah.
So that will actually only be 22 in total.
Okay, cool.
As, like, each one of their strikes comes to slash at you, their strike slows slightly as if there is just something around you inhibiting the slash, and that will then bring us to Korrin. Shin is on deck, and then we're at the top of the order.
Cool. Before I go big, Korrin would like to look in the house to make sure no one is in there.
Just like opening the door really quick. Hello? No, there is.
Cool.
There are bodies in here. There is no one alive in here.
Fair enough. Good enough. Korrin is going to. It is showtime and get big. Okay. Narratively, what you're going to see is just Korrin get to her full size, roar, grab this building, and chuck it at the sigil who are getting pelted by ice storm bullets and everything else.
Oh, they're gonna have a really bad day.
Yep, fuck them. I had a bad day too, so kiss my ass.
So here's what I need. So I will need to know, are you trying to throw it at the group closest to you?
Could I make a suggestion?
Yeah, tell me.
What about the 3 in front?
Oh yeah, fuck them.
I'll take care of the rest of them. If
Got
you
it.
handle well, I'm going to try to take care of the rest of them. If you hit the 3 in front.
Got it. We'll do that then. Right there in front. Right there. The ones that are waiting for some fucking action.
Are you raging? Yes, that's why you're
Hell
large.
yeah. Full rate.
You grow to huge size if memory serves.
Yeah, big as I can get. You see me.
Yeah, they definitely see you. As their eyes were trained on Jaeger and suddenly just this 20-foot tall Korrin suddenly towers over this building, grabs it, and starts to rip it off of its remaining foundations. Could you make me an athletics check with advantage?
27-26. Yahtzee.
So 27 as your highest is going to be enough to get full damage from this. So these things here, as you pick this and throw this half of a building, what is your strength bonus?
+5.
+5. So the DC for this is going to be 15. They'll take half damage even if they fail. Could you please roll me, because you rolled that high, 8d8.
Oof.
This is not a magical effect, so there's no advantage to be spoken of here. Every one of them, the Nightmare, the 2 Maragons, and the Narzagon, all fail. And you said that damage was how much?
41 points of damage.
41 points. As you launch this remainder of a building, and the foot soldiers, the Maragons, look up and see their destruction land on them. They are crushed, nothing more to be seen. The ones that didn't die are still knocked prone from it, but you remove 2 of these Maragons from the map. As the paladin and his mount are both knocked off of their feet underneath the rubble and are currently in the process of trying to regain their feet.
So I have a question. I get 2 attacks. Does that count as
You
1?
do. I'm going to... You know what? Yeah, take another.
Yeah, cool.
I will say, you don't have enough time to do another building. You could do an axe throw, though. If you throw 2 buildings in 6 seconds, jeebus.
No, because what we're going to do is we're going to get right here on top of them. We're going to swung the axe.
Might as well. They are prone. You will have advantage.
Yeah.
Are you targeting the paladin or the nightmare?
Paladin.
Seems right to me.
Okay. Does a 25 hit?
25 hits. Yes, it does.
Wonderful. I'm not even going to roll for the other one. You know what? Yeah, I'll just see.
Yeah, see if you crit.
I also got 25 on the other one. So it's all right.
25 it is. Roll me that damage.
That's 16 points. What else can I do? I'm going to do Strike of the Cloud Giants and roll a extra 1d4 of thunder damage.
Bring it on.
Beep-de-doo. Max damage on that too.
So another 4 damage.
Yeah, so 20 points.
Just as your huge axe lands, but as the paladin is still like on his horse, if you've ever seen when a horse falls with a rider on it and they're trying to regain their feet, it's that. And you come slashing down, raises its spear, but the force of your strength just crushes through its parry, and there is a thunderous sound as you impact into this paladin. Incredible. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, that is all I can do at this time. Mama fuck shit up. Let's go.
All right. That brings up Shin.
All right. Between this one and this one, can I see which one is more damaged?
Oh, definitely. So between the 2 Maragons who are here chanting still around this northeastern sigil, of the 2 closest to you, the one at the north side definitely looks the most damage, is just pouring out this black ichor of blood.
Perfect. So here's what's going to happen. Shin, during the chaos of a house flying through what was originally going to be his targets, he's going to mutter to himself, "What am I even doing here? This is just giant people and ice storms. Like, what am I even providing?"
He's having an existential crisis.
So Shin's going to, while doing that, he's going to run across the battlefield. Since they're prone, they can't do shit to me. Get up on top of this house. And does a cone, if I do a cone, would it go this way?
It depends which direction you face it. You can face it at numerous directions. How big a cone is it?
It's a 20-foot.
Yeah, you can angle it, and you could get 3 of the 4. You couldn't get all 4.
Okay. I'm going to use Breath of the Dragon with lightning damage. It's a dex save of 16.
All 3 fail.
13 damage. 13 points of damage.
Oh, by the way, while you're doing that math, just a reminder, because I hit him with Cloud Strike, he can't see me anymore. So I disappeared from him.
Oh, that's a great point. I did forget that feature.
Yes.
The paladin's unable
terrifying.
to see you. At the end of your turn, this 20-foot dragonborn just disappears from its view. Shin, what does this look like? With the knowledge that the one closest to you is just ash and armor by the time you are done.
And so Shin just gets up on this roof and he's like, I gotta do something, I guess. And just lightning just erupts out of his mouth. Streaks of lightning just pierce through their bodies, and just all these strings of lightning come out, and it sounds like the air. It smells like ozone, and then crackling, and your ears kind of ring from all of it.
this lightning that just goes spreading and arcing between these 3 Maragons. 2 of them manage to stay standing, chanting still, somehow still on their feet, serving the Archduchess of Avernus, but one of them is no more.
Can I move and do my second attack?
Yes, you can split your movement however you want.
I'm going to jump to the next house and do it again.
You can do it again?
I can do it 5 times. It's an attack.
It absolutely is. That's very cool.
Monks are broken as fucking 5e.
That counts as an attack. That's incredible. Yes,
I can use
let's
it 5
do it.
times without using any key.
Holy,
it doesn't start using key until after my 5th time.
That's incredible. All right, so you're going to do it again and again, angling it. You can get 3 of them.
Yep.
3 more deck saves. The DC you said was 16?
16. Deck save is 16.
Nope.
Another nat 1 for me, but then the other 2 succeed, but they'll still take half damage. I'll let you know, depending on what you roll here, you could take out one of them that succeeded with this.
17 points of damage.
We see Shin run from where he was hiding, jump up onto one of these roofs, breathe this lightning breath, leap over to an adjacent building and do it again. And after both lightning strikes have finished arcing across these 4 Maragons, this sigil remains with no one around it. No more Maragons chanting here. And the orange sigil, 10 feet across, begins to pulse and flicker.
I'm going to use the remainder of my movement speed, which is about 20 feet. Actually, I can do. And this is difficult terrain, right?
Yes, that area is difficult.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you.
I wouldn't do that.
Okay,
Maybe
actually,
we should start heading to the other side now to go help them. Like, we killed one. We go the other way.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
So with Shin, with lightning strikes destroying 4 of these chanting foot soldiers of hell, and then retreating back to re-scope out the battlefield, figure out where to go next. That brings us back to the top of the initiative order, which means there are 2 things that need resolving. First, we have 40 points of hit points or 40 points of healing that can still be distributed amongst you all. How would you like to distribute them?
I really think Val's gonna need this.
I think we should give it to Val.
Yeah, I think we should give it a Val.
She took it up
Val.
the chin.
Way to pivot there. Way to pivot there. Up the chin.
Good.
Jaeger took some heavy hits too, right?
We're bloodied. Yeah.
Jaeger's very bloody. He's not doing so great.
20 and 20.
Oh yeah, fuck. Jaeger needs them. Danny, what are you sitting at right now?
You want to meta? Do you want me to tell you what I'm actually?
We're level 16. This is tough
Okay.
fights. You can fully be transparent about your hit points.
Okay, I'm at 59 of 141.
I'm at 53 of 179.
Yeah.
I think we should give 50-50, honestly.
Yeah. Either way, we're coming. We're coming. So, we're coming.
All right, so you said 20 apiece?
Yeah.
All right. You feel the healing coursing into you from the priests and clerics that have hidden in the nearby buildings. And could I also then get someone to roll me publicly a d20?
It went really badly last time I rolled, and Mallow's not allowed to roll either, so somebody other.
I was gonna say
wants
I did it last time, so no. That's a no from me, dog.
I got you. I'm gonna do it.
Do it, Shin.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, Shin's out next time too.
So, with a 6, that's probably the result that you wanted. Because that means no enemies come marching through the portal at the top of this round. Well done!
Yeah, except for our priests are fucked.
You're not messing with me. You're not just taking pity on me.
No,
'cause
I'm not
getting
taking the piss out of you. No. If it were a 13 or above, then more soldiers of hell would come marching out of the portal. 12 or below, none do. Now, I need one final d20 roll, and I would like this to be from Kalista, please. If you roll a 3 or below, something happens. 4 or above is what you want here.
Good, we're good. It's a 12.
12, okay.
We're okay.
So healing has been distributed, and we are back to the top of the initiative order, which means Lorwryn is up, Valkerie is on deck.
What I'm going to do is I want to drop the circle behind the portal to hit the two symbols and groups of people back there.
Because you can move it, right?
Well, it's just technically recasting it.
Oh,
but-
recasting it? Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So, trying to get you the best possible result you can get, you could get 3 Maragons from each sigil, and the Narzagons from each sigil as well.
Yeah, can we scoot that over to the right a little bit? We need to. Yeah, we're gonna need to finish off one sigil since all my people are leaving.
Totally fair. So, scooted a little bit off that,
Yeah.
you would miss the Paladin of Hell on the left sigil, the southwestern sigil, but you would get still 2 Maragons from the southwestern sigil and 5, on the southeastern sigil.
Okay, well, we're gonna try to finish off the southeastern
Yep.
sigil if we can.
Man, these rolls.
Advantage helps. So we have in total 2 full failures, and the rest are success and will take half damage. Advantage against magical effects is one of the few things that can keep these things alive.
So the ones that failed take 24 damage, and everything else takes 12.
Let me remove several of these foot soldiers of hell from the board. Let me see how many it is. 3. And they are from the sigil you wanted, the southeastern sigil. As you cast this spell once again, huge bergs of ice falling from the sky, crashing in with such force that they might as well be cannon shots. 3 of the Maragons at the southeastern sigil are obliterated, their armor scattered. One of the ones that is chanting there still remains, but like you figured out previously, that is not enough on its own to maintain that sigil. The ones at the southwestern sigil get pummeled but stay up.
Okay, so we got 2 sigils down, is what I'm hearing.
For all intents and purposes, at the moment, yes, they are not fully undone. They linger for a little bit. If anyone else comes over and starts chanting, they could possibly restore them. But in 2 rounds of having insufficient Maragons chanting, they will be undone and unmade.
Do we just want to finish them off, or do we want to just go and help over here on the left side? What do we think?
I think finishing off is like he just said they could come back and try to re-maintain it. There are 3 Maragons right there waiting to come back and maintain it. So I think finishing off is probably our best play.
Shin, I'm gonna need a little help at the portal, mate.
Well, if you'd have told me that you were going to move it. Also, I would like to point out the ridiculousness of moving a storm.
Does he not understand? The storms, they move. They go through. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go. And we're just gonna move up here. Try to put a building in between me and the rest of them.
That's probably smart. Wise decision for the wizard. I respect that. If that's the end of your go, that brings up Valkerie, then Jaeger and Kalista.
I'm gonna hit these smaller mother truckers in front of me.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna try to hit the 2.
You get him, Hawkeye. You
I'm
get him.
gonna get him. Oh no. I got a nat 1. I mean, it's plus 11, but it's a 12. It's not gonna hit.
Nat 1 is always a miss on attacks.
It's always a miss, so that's a miss.
Why did you call her Hawkeye?
22.
22 will absolutely hit.
Sweet, sweet.
First one was a feint. He didn't miss.
All
He
right,
didn't miss.
that's 9 slashing damage and 5 necrotic.
Got it.
And then I'm going gonna blood curse the paladin. I'm gonna do the blood curse of corrosion onto it. A creature within 30 feet of you becomes poisoned. I'm gonna take 4 necrotic damage because I'm gonna amplify it. Which means, at the end of each of its turns, the target can make a con saving throw DC 15 to end the curse. If it doesn't end the curse, it's gonna take 4d6 necrotic damage, and every time it fails, it takes that.
That's awesome. What does the invocation of this blood curse look like when Valkerie does this?
You're going to see me throw out, after I've slashed on the 2 in front of me, you're going to see me basically point both of my swords at this paladin. And I'm going to like screech at it. It's like a hissing screech, and I curse it through my blood, through its blood.
The essence that keeps this thing alive is infected by your curse. And do remember that is a use of your blood maledict to do that. Incredible.
Got it.
Are you staying put?
Yes, I'm gonna stay put.
Oh, because you amplified it, it takes 4d6 necrotic damage when you inflict this curse. So roll that 4d6.
Hell yeah!
Because that might change things.
13.
As the blood curse takes effect, one of the arms of the Narzagon just withers off, and the armor on that side just falls to the side of its mount. It is hanging by a thread.
Jaeger's gonna cut that thread with the 23.
Yes, he will. Roll that damage.
15 damage.
Yeah, with 3 hit points left. As you just, you use your trident in this moment more like a scythe or a baseball bat, just with an arcing round strike. And as you impact into the paladin, it just explodes, its armor going flying. The black smoke then consumes the nightmare underneath it as well, and both disappear.
Oh shit. Okay. That's dope. He's then going to move closer. His little backpack will come with.
Named Kalista.
And we're going to... We'll attack this one with the second attack. 15?
15 will miss by 1. Just because of this huge arcing strike, just as you come back with your size, it's able to see the attack and just manages to dive down to avoid it as it impacts into this nearby tree, the one that Valkerie was previously perched up on top of, and you break the tree in half. It just splinters under the impact of your strike.
And then bonus action, we're going to move the translucent smaller version of Jaeger. It can move 20 feet.
Yeah, it's 5 feet away.
We're gonna try and hit him again.
Let's do it. AC 16 for these Maragons.
All right, we got a plus 10, natural 20.
Oh!
He rolled a 30 total.
Oh my god!
Love it.
You almost doubled his AC.
31 points of force damage.
As this one managed to dive down and avoid the strike from the real Jaeger, as you split this tree in half with your trident, the smaller spectral spiritual version of you, as the Maragon was standing up, just whooshing, drives its trident down in the gap between the cherubic helmet and the breastplate, stabbing down, and the armor clatters to the ground.
And he's going to use the rest of his movement, not even acknowledging that other one.
Incredible, Kalista.
I will attack the one that is currently on Val right now.
Got it.
And I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on them.
Con saving throw.
So I need a wisdom saving throw DC 18.
Oh, why I always mix that one up. Hey, 19.
Fuck. Okay. Okay, so that does absolutely nothing. She's just gonna, cower behind Jaeger a little bit more. peek out. She's actually going to look towards the building that Saren ran into and check the status of it.
Make me a perception check.
Yeah, y'all, you never told Cory which building that was, cause
If you threw my sister, I
you
swear to
didn't.
fucking
I
God.
don't know. You didn't tell me which one, and I don't remember. So.
I only got a 10 on the perception
A
check.
10 with just the chaos right now. You know what building she ran into, but your angle right now doesn't let you see inside of it, but the building is still there. And you don't see any
That's all I want.
troops or anything around it right now.
Her focus is definitely split between the building and the combat in front of her right now.
Okay. Well, that brings up the Narzagons. The one from the southeastern is going to start, or it has to stay there to defend, is just going to try to move out of the incredible torrent of huge ice blocks that are falling down. Just steps outside of it, holds its action to attack anything that enters its line of sight. This one here at the top can't see Korrin, so is going to get up and try to chase down Shin.
Are you leaving my area?
Isn't your range 10 feet now that you're huge?
My reach increases by 10.
Oh, so 15. So
Yeah.
definitely does not leave your threatened space. So
Yeah.
you'll be able to attack with advantage next time, but is going to get
Okay.
his attacks in. Here come 3 attacks at Shin, because that's the only person it could see. Does a 22 hit?
My AC's 22, so it makes, yeah.
All 3 of these strikes from the Hellfire Lance of this paladin are going to hit you. Here comes damage.
Not hawk.
74 total points of damage over the 3 strikes. And is then going to speak into your mind. And as you mentioned 2 sessions ago, you have a feature that allows you to understand all language. So you understand, as it says, "You will weep the day that you cross the Archduchess. You and your world will burn. Flee now." Charisma saving throw, please.
Nat 20.
You are not afraid! What do you do in this moment as it speaks these words to you of fear?
I will take the life of your Archduchess, and you will weep at her passing.
As he pushes it back into his mind.
The face underneath the helmet is covered in shadow, but as you say that, you can still see a smile split underneath it, and just slowly shakes its helmeted head at you. Not in anger, not in rejection, in absolute pity. That brings up the Maragons. The 2 that were serving as guards around the southeastern run around that sigil, take their blades and slice into themselves, causing their life force to pour onto the sigil, reactivating it, flickering no longer. At the northwest, the one that hadn't been affected by Kalista's gravity attack is going to run at Jaeger because it's stupid. It's a really bad strategy.
He's so shiny and tempting.
You're huge and you're right there, but with a 9 and a 13, neither attack connects anyway. Well, they connect, but the adamantine plate that makes up your body is too thick. All of the other Maragons are going to stay chanting. That brings us to Korrin and then Shin.
I don't know what you said, but you said some things that I didn't like. And you don't see me.
You have advantage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop the axe on him. Literally just drop it. All right, that's a 26 up the first time, and a 24 on the second one. I would like to use a bonus action first to activate cold damage.
That's
on
fine.
my axe.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, cool. All right, 14 for the swing, and then 8 plus.
So another 8, so 22 in total there.
Yep. Is he dead?
No, he is not. And one thing that you do notice as you use this cold on him and it impacts, it starts to cover his armor in frost, and then the fire that courses around him and his nightmare melts it away. The paladins have resistance to cold damage.
Well, look at that. I learned something new now. Cold doesn't work on you, and the cold doesn't bother you.
It works.
It's fine. I'm gonna hit you again. Hey, that's a nat 20. Fucking die. 20 plus 17.
As you hit him with the first strike and he's able to see you again, just this huge axe comes swinging down on him, impacting, dealing a massive amount of damage. You dent his breastplate so much that you know that if there were a true living organic being inside there, it would no longer be living. But this is no ordinary being and withstands this strike.
What the fuck are you? You're like a goddamn roach. Shin, are you good? I'm ignoring him now. You good, Shin?
And you hear ragged breath.
Focus on him. I will be fine.
All right.
Also, Korrin, the thing that you impact responds to you in common.
We are all but roaches compared to Zariel. You may destroy me. Your victory will be short-lived. Much like you.
Oh, sure. I don't give a fuck about you at all.
And just spreads its arms in an invitation to finish it. That will bring up, I believe, Shin.
Shin is going to look into, he's turning and opening his arms. Shin, at that moment, uses a bonus action, Step of the Wind, and disappears, just flying at 120 movement speed. I'm going to go between these buildings as where I'm right here, right now, and I'm going to move all the way down here, get up on this building.
It gets 1 attack of opportunity on you. 25 will hit. 24 more points of damage to you, Shin. As its head snaps back in focus to you.
Okay. I'm going to attack with Breath of the Dragon.
Get all
Should
3
be
of them.
able to hit all 3 from that point.
Dexterity saving throws. With a nat 1 and an 8, only one of them will succeed, so go ahead and roll me that full damage.
15.
With your lightning breath, blast one of these to pieces. Ooh, actually, no, you blast 2 of them to pieces. Your lightning breath arcs once again, just connecting to their armor, and as they are wreathed in lightning from your breath, 2 of them just clatter apart. There is only 1 Maragon down here at the southeastern sigil. So just as an update for those who can't see the map, the northwestern sigil, the northeastern, currently is flickering out of existence as no more Maragons are left. The southeastern has only 1 Maragon there and is starting to flicker out of existence. The northwestern still has 3 Maragons chanting around it, and the southwestern is pretty much untouched at this point.
Yo, we gotta do it on our side.
Shin is, with ragged breath, jumps down from the house's roof and reaches into the storm using Shocking Grasp for his second attack. 22.
That hits.
3d8 damage. That's 18 points of damage.
It had 15 left. As you reach into the storm, these chunks of ice impacting into your forearm, breaking across them, and you reach and grab and channel electricity right into the chest of this remaining Maragon. It illuminates inside of it for a second, and you see something that your brain can't fully comprehend as you look inside that armor for just a second before it collapses. A vision that no being not of the Hells was ever intended to see. The shape the spirit takes when it has been fully corrupted.
Find peace.
And as it fades from existence from this plane, Shin is going to take his hand, and I'm assuming there's an out-facing window on this wall next to me. Is there?
Yes.
He's going to smash it and fall into the building and lay inside this building as he is very hurt.
As Shin collapses inside, we reach the top of the initiative order once again. And I need the 40 hit points distributed, first and foremost. And then I'm going to need some rolls.
I think they should go to Shin.
Yeah, Shin's
Shin.
bad. You bad
I don't think
bad.
they should all go to Shin. Has anybody taken any, like...
I mean, Jaeger could still use
bad.
some,
I
but
mean, I could use some. Yeah.
I think it's half Jaeger, half Shin, if that's the way we're gonna play it, because
Fair enough.
Jaeger is tanking a lot of shit and needs it.
I'm eating for 2 here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sound wave.
I'm doing really well, actually.
20 and 20.
Okay.
20 and 20. 20 to healing to Shin, 20 healing to Jaeger. Next thing I need, since you all were passing the hot potato, I'm just going to call on someone. Danny,
We got it. Just a D20?
just a straight D20.
8.
Still below 13.
What does that mean?
No new reinforcements come through the portal. I also then need Kalista. I need you to roll me a D20 again. The number to beat this time is 6.
Smile upon me, small gods. Okay, we got 12 again.
12 again. Y'all are nailing those top of the order D20 rolls. These have been very much going in your favor. The dice tell their story. So, that brings us to the top of the initiative. Lorwryn, then Valkerie.
Okay, I got a couple things we could do here. I can move the storm again. It won't be quite as powerful. Or I can do a couple other area effect kind of things. What would y'all like me to do?
Use a lower spell area effect. You have a lower one that could.
Is just moving it even cost anything else, though?
Yeah, it's recasting.
Yeah, so that took another spell slot.
Okay.
I'm gonna skirt around him. We're not engaging in any of that. We don't want that smoke right now. So,
I do,
you want me to
though. I
draw?
got
Do you
you.
want help up front or you want help out back?
Back. We need help in the back.
Okay. We're going to do, so the silvery smoke is going to envelop Lorwryn. She's going to move just right over her, where she pops back out. We're going to get a little freaky with it. We're just going to drop the black tentacles right in the middle of that whole thing.
So you could definitely get 5 of the Maragons all at once, including every single one that is currently chanting.
We're gonna snuff this thing out. So we're gonna drop that back there. It is a 16 dexterity save.
Fail success. And this is magical, so let me re-roll the fail. Fail! So there are 2 hard fails and the rest are successes.
They're gonna take 9 damage off the rip. Everybody who failed.
Got it.
Immediately too. So everything that failed is now immediately restrained. Everything that starts its turn in said black tentacles has to pass another check and or take 3d6 and be restrained.
Got it. So technically, all that damage will get taken at the start of their turn. It doesn't make a real difference. They still take the damage either way. The ones that failed are also restrained. The ones that succeeded don't take damage and aren't restrained, but they'll have to make that save anytime they start their turn there, which they're definitely going to be doing.
That's what I was kind of hoping for. So
brilliant
so
move.
storm gone, black tentacles now. They are more like, if you think about it this way, they're more like spider legs, like gigantic spider legs that come up. Spider claws and legs that come out of them.
And like each of these spider legs has these ropes of spider web on them, so as it impacts, it entangles those that fail and they are unable to move as these spider legs just keep striking down and trying to entangle more. Incredible. Anything else for you, Lorwryn?
We're just gonna pop that little potion as our bonus action.
That is not a bad idea.
So we can get that going more. Yeah. That's the one that takes effect later, though. Right?
You're doing that potion, the short rest potion. Fucking brilliant. Yeah, no rolling, and a 10-minute timer starts now. Fantastic.
That's going to start off a series of events that will happen, hopefully, at an opportune time.
Valkerie is up. Jaeger and Kalista are on deck.
I'm going to try to hit this one right in front of me that's still alive first. I'm going to try to finish it off first. That's step 1
of my master plan.
Step 1 attack.
It's a good first step.
I'm assuming 13 is not going to hit. Next one's a 27. Definitely hits. That's 13 slashing and 1 necrotic.
You slash across, leaving a huge gash in the chest plate of this soldier that turns its head to focus on you once again. Just the baby-like face, unmoving, staring at you as you stab at it.
I'm gonna blood curse this thing, because the other thing I blood curse is dead. Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet. When a creature you can see within 30 feet drops to 0 HP, you can use your reaction to have that creature make 1 weapon attack against a target of your choice within its range. But I'm gonna amplify it because I want to be able to move up to half its speed.
That's incredible. That's so
because he looks like he's getting bloody.
Oh, he's in bad shape. It is in bad shape.
Yeah, he's in bad shape. So I'm gonna amplify it, which means I'm going to take 2 necrotic damage, and so I can move him if he dies.
Yes!
He gets to attack.
Fantastic.
That's what I got.
Okay. Then that will bring us to Jaeger and Kalista.
I'll go first this time. Kalista is going to crawl up a little higher on Jaeger's shoulder, and then she's going to open up what looks to be just a small... It's almost like a slot, almost like a little gas cap on the back of Jaeger's neck. And she's going to pour one of the short rest potions into Jaeger. Look, this time, try to focus a little bit harder and try to see this state of where my sister is currently.
Using more of your turn to do this, go ahead and make me perception with advantage.
Oh, good, because I've been rolling like shit today. That was a 16 with advantage.
A 16? You actually do catch a glimpse of Saren as one of the priestesses of Saloon had left cover in order to be at range to heal Shin, or to heal Jaeger, excuse me, the closest one, had to step out of cover to actually see him still, and had fallen to the ground as another piece of debris came raining down from the sky. And you see Saren grabbing this priestess, getting her to her feet, and running back to cover just as the lands where that priestess was just seconds ago.
Okay. She's going to be white-knuckling the fucking gas cap on the back of Jaeger's neck, but she'll hold her spot.
Jaeger, you are up. The one right next, one of the two right next to you, the one that Val cursed, is looking rough.
Okay. Val, do you want... Would taking this one out help? Or should I
If you
just...
kill the one I cursed, it's going to come back and be our friend for a turn.
Okay. Spectral Jaeger is going to try and hit that one.
Spiritual weapon attack.
26 to hit.
That'll hit. I don't think you can't not kill this one.
9 force damage.
As the spiritual weapon in the shape of a smaller Jaeger comes in and stabs through the helmet that was staring at Val. These bloody spectral puppet strings just erupt from it as Val, you can use your reaction now to make it make one more attack.
Yeah, so I am going to make it attack the other one closest to us.
It can use half its movement, which is exactly enough.
And it has a +2 to its attack.
Let's do it. I'm going to roll for it since I have its attack. Actually, why don't you roll me a d20, and you are going to add a +8 in total.
I rolled a 7 plus 8, so...
Go ahead and actually roll that. I'm doing a little rule of cool here. Roll that with advantage because I don't think this Maragon was expecting an attack from its friend.
Nope. That one was worse.
As it
It's a 3.
strikes with the halberd, it just shears across the helmet of this thing, leaving a scar across the baby face helmet as the other Maragon snaps its head that direction as the one that you had puppeted falls apart. I mean, you still have your whole action. Jaeger?
A bonus action to attack, and then I'm going to move it 20 feet. And then Jaeger is going to ignore and trample this guy. And I've got 30 feet of movement from there. I think I can get... I want to stand right on the sigil.
100%. Could you please make me a charisma saving throw as you step over the sigil, please?
Oh, yes.
Do I have to make one as I'm still on?
No,
his
you might
shoulder?
have to make a roll depending on what Jaeger rolls, though.
Oh, good. I love that.
22.
Jaeger, you have a strange experience as the area around you is already burning, but your vision flickers. And interspersed with this reality, you see around you a landscape of brimstone falling from the sky, just a charred expanse as far as you can see, a sky that is orange with flame. And you catch the briefest glimpse of the first circle of hell, as you managed not to be banished there.
Oh, no.
You still have your action.
As he kind of flickers back into reality and just slams down on the ground on top of this sigil. You are all heretics. And he's going to swing the trident around and just start smacking them. Trident, 24 to hit.
That'll hit. Looking for a 16 versus these guys.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Fire damage?
No need.
Okay.
They are immune.
23 points of radiant and piercing damage for the first hit. And then the second one, 21 points of radiant and piercing damage.
As you bring the second strike just downward, again, this thing is about a little over 6 feet tall, which means you are over triple its height. So as you flip the trident around and just bring it driving down, you destroy this Maragon, meaning that there are now only 2 around the northwestern sigil as it begins to flicker.
That's it.
Right. That brings up the 2 remaining paladins. Oh, there's actually 3 remaining, because this one right here is still next to Korrin. The one next to Korrin is going to make 3 attacks at Korrin. 6 and a 7 on the die I don't think will hit with 16 and 17, but a 26 I think will.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be a total of 24, but you're raging, so you need to know 9 of that came from piercing, non-magical, so that'll be halved to 4. And 15 of that came from fire.
But I have resistance to fire.
Fire also, so 12 damage from the one that actually manages to pierce you. Yes! One over here is going to spur the horse into full movement. So you've got a second one charging right at you, Korrin, so you're going to take another 3 attacks.
My plan may have changed. I have to take care of something.
What is your AC? Because 21 is the lowest.
Alright, so 17?
17, 3 hits. the shock and the pause. High-level enemies, man. But each of these damages is going to be halved for you. Wow, the highest I've rolled, too, on all 3 of them. I think this is the first time any of the attacks have crossed 30, and they all did. So we had a 30, a 30, and a 31. All 3 of those will be reduced by half, meaning it's 15, 15, 15. So a total, though, of 45 more points of damage from that one. A final fiery stab right into you.
And that is in with the fire damage half too.
That's
right?
with everything halved.
Thank you.
You take 45 in total after it is halved because it otherwise would have been 91.
Got it!
This one here is going to go charging at Jaeger. It's held its position long enough and can't justify it anymore. 3 attacks coming at Jaeger. 2 hits for a 31 on the first one and 25 damage on the second.
Again, the audacity. 10 psychic damage total.
Got it. As again, every time you're impacted, the sigils on you just glow and it hisses with pain, but pain that is well worth it. That brings up the Maragons. The ones all around you, Jaeger, can no longer support the sigil by themselves, so they're all going to attack you. 6 total attacks from the 3 Maragons on you. Your AC is 20 what?
22.
So, with the highest of the 6 attacks being a 19, as they all strike at you, they all are unable to pierce your armor. It does take a lot of battle damage from these halberds crafted in Avernus itself, but none more than superficial. That brings us now to Korrin and then Shin.
Cool. I want to do something real fast. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here because I took damage. I would like to use the reaction to get the fuck out of that spot with Cloudy Escape.
So that's a reaction?
It is a reaction.
So that would have been done on, not on your turn. But, yeah. So how far can you teleport?
30 feet. I was struck by all the damage that I take, and I fucking flabbergasted and bald, and just a lot of things. It's just, okay, fuck you. I can go 30 feet. I don't want to be here, so I'm gonna go right here.
As
right
this huge dragonborn just disappears, reappears 30 feet away, no attacks of opportunity, getting away from the 2 paladins and their nightmares that had surrounded you.
Now, because I do that in front of Lorwryn, and you just see a bloodied mess. Because somehow it hurt her. Like, they got pretty fucking high to jump, to kill, to stab me. Just blood, bleeding, hurting, very bad. Okay, don't go over there, okay? Let's not go over there, all right, sweetheart? That's a bad part of the neighborhood, and we need to go help them. So I'm going to use my movement to help out Jaeger. But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go 40 feet, and we're just gonna run. Bonus action, lightning damage to my axe. We're gonna swing. We're just going.
Who are you swinging at?
Swing. The one to my left.
So the paladin, the Narsigal?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck him.
Excuse me.
Yep, I don't give a fuck. Dead is what he's gonna be, and I hope so. 24 to hit?
Hits.
Fuck yes.
Also, I will give you a violent attraction, so add a 1d10 to the damage.
Break, you spooky bitch. Good job. You walking trapper keeper. Let's go. You walking trapper keeper.
Hang on, there can't be 2 spooky bitches here.
Yes. You know what? The gothic Lisa Frank trapper keeper. All right.
Can't argue with that, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're gonna pump as much shit into this motherfucker as we can. So 14-7. I'm gonna hit also Cloud Strike on him because kiss my ass.
And you still get the additional D10 from the violent attraction.
100%. We're just combining 7 points.
So the total there with 14, 7, and 7 is 21 more points of damage to this thing. And that is with your first attack.
Yes. Is it dead?
No, not this one. This one was fresh-faced.
That's a 19.
A 19 means that it is able to bring its lance up in time to just knock your attack slightly off course, just shaving one of its spiked pauldrons absolutely clean.
Eli!
And then you disappear from its sight. So cool. That brings Shin up.
Shin is going to... I feel a little better. And I'm going to use Step of the Wind. And I'm going to do exactly what you think I'm going to do.
You gonna do it again?
I did it again. I got 2 more uses. And I'm using the straight line version instead of the cone. I got 3 lined
First
up.
one fails. Second one fails.
Get wicked heartburn.
Oh my god. I rolled a 4 3 times in a row. You realize that is a 1 in 8,000 chance.
3 damage. 3 damage. I rolled a 1 on each dice.
So both of us rolled the exact same result on our respective dice 3 times in a row. This is history in the making.
More importantly, Ethan technically rolled 6, 6, and 6.
Correct.
So
yeah,
that seems very fitting that the forces of hell should roll 6, 6, 6.
Papa blessed. Papa blessed.
How much movement speed do I have left? Yeah, I have plenty. I have 120 feet.
Jesus.
I'm in a shocking grasp. And these can't even do anything to me because some of them are trapped.
They can try.
They can try, but
they can't move effectively.
They can't move. Yeah.
All right, shocking grasp. Roll to hit.
Man, I'm not doing good.
13. Is it restrained that the black tentacles gives you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Be restrained by the tentacles.
You have advantage on this attack.
That's even worse.
The dice tell their story. And I think it's not because you miss. It's because there are these giant spider legs that are in here, and it just makes you have to reach a little bit more carefully, and you aren't able to make contact safely at this moment.
Even with a strain, can he attack of opportunity while restrained?
He can still make an attack of opportunity. He just has disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking bail out here.
All right, 1 attempt at you with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nope, 10 isn't gonna do it.
Yeah, ain't gonna do it.
So you run across here, more lightning coursing across them. Try to go to strike one of them, can't get through the spider webs, and back out a little bit.
He's sitting on top of the roof like, I didn't do good that time.
That brings us back to the top of the initiative order, and at the top of this initiative order, the 2 eastern sigils disappear, unmade.
2 down, 2 to go.
But one of them is already starting to flicker, the one that Jaeger is on.
All 40 need to go to Jaeger because he is in a rough place.
Yeah.
I think Korrin's close, 76. That's still, it needs to all go to Jaeger.
I have something that can heal myself.
Okay,
Don't worry about
it needs to go to Jaeger.
Okay.
He took a
with 2, so all 40 healing goes to Jaeger, and with 2 of the sigils unmade, we have some additional D20 rolls that need doing, because while the portal can sustain itself with fewer than the 4, it's much harder. So, first roll I need. Aaron, roll me a D20 to see if anything comes out of the portal. Below a 13?
No.
15.
15. Could you roll me another D20 to see what does?
3.
That could have been way worse. Mav, could you roll me a D4?
You gonna make me do it or you gonna do it?
Nope, I'd love you to do it.
I got a 2.
That's actually really good. You wanted low as 1 additional Narzagon, one of the paladins of hell, with an additional mount. Kalista, could you please make me that roll for the clerics? And now you need to beat an 8.
That's what's up.
I got a 9.
A 9! Holy fuck, y'all. Okay, now,
Why are you putting me in responsibility for this?
Lorwryn, you're the only one who hasn't made me rolls at the top of the initiative at the moment. So, could you do me a favor? Could you roll me 2 d20s and let me know which is the farthest from 10? This is a luck check.
Well, yeah. So I got a nat 20 on one of them.
Good.
Jaeger. There's so many rolls right now. Jaeger, could you please roll me another charisma saving throw?
Huh?
You're still on the goddamn sigil.
Still standing there, yeah.
26.
The 2 remaining sigils, with one of them already flickering out of existence, there is only one sigil still holding this portal open. And Shin, you have the best view as the southwestern sigil, the one that was still holding strong, begins to glow bright, and then the brightness is replaced with an absence of light that starts to create a small vacuum, and all of the Maragons still surrounding that sigil as this sigil collapses are pulled back into the first circle of hell. Their task failed and their punishment to be seen. The same goes for the Maragons around the sigil, around you, Jaeger, as they are whoosh, pulled in, and you manage to avoid that with your 26 roll. All of the sigils collapse, and the enormous portal, just as this Paladin of Hell steps through it, collapses in upon itself. The portal is unmade. You do still have a few of these paladins here to deal with, however.
Oh, thank God.
Big, yeah. Well, no, Lorwryn is just like, guys, and she's pointing to a building, but she can see through the building on what's on the other side.
Oh, thank God.
Shin is going to walk towards the edge of the roof, and just standing up there, you know, what is it? Sad Ben Affleck, like.
As the portal finishes fully collapsing, could all of you please make me dexterity saving throws?
Oh god.
Do I roll even though I'm on
Yes,
his shoulder, or
absolutely.
do I roll with disadvantage?
I would say whether you roll with disadvantage or not is going to depend on Jaeger's. If Jaeger succeeds, you can roll with advantage. If Jaeger fails, I will need disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
16.
I have advantage on dex saves.
From
against
effects you can
effects
see.
that-
You can see this.
Yes. Cool. Got it. Thank God.
Okay, Jaeger got a 12. I think I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah, a 12 will be disadvantage.
Okay, it's fine, you know.
I'm sorry, Dex is not my thing. But you get a +5.
Okay, darling.
I got a 16.
I got a 19.
So, we're looking for a 15 here. As the portal finishes collapsing, there is just this big sonic blast that covers the area. Those of you that failed will take 12 force damage, and those of you that succeeded managed to dive behind cover in time to take none. Jaeger and Lorwryn are knocked off of their feet. Kalista, you see as he is toppling, and you just time your roll so that you take none of the damage, managing to hide behind Jaeger after he's fallen to avoid the sonic impact. The Narzagons here that were here to protect the portal, not the one that just stepped through, but the others that were here tasked with the purpose of protecting this portal, are blasted to pieces. So what I would love from you all, because there's only one of these paladins still here, and there are 6 of you, I would love it if you all could simply describe to me how, as a team, you finish off this final paladin.
Yo, please just throw him up to me so I can just fucking home run thunder that bitch. Please do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do to him, but just throw him up in the air.
I rather. Shin is going to dash across. He's going to, like, as this dude is being approached by Jaeger and Korrin, and they're just, like, Shin is going to stunning strike, knock him in the back of the head, and then just push him to Jaeger so that Jaeger can throw him into the air for Korrin.
When Korrin home runs him, she's just gonna shoot lightning to chase after it to make it explode in the end.
And I'm going to amplify gravity to drop it down harder.
I'm going to stab him with both of my swords to be able to sear him, essentially with necromancy there, like necrotic damage.
So we see Valkerie and Shin coming in first. Valkerie stabbing Shin with shocking grabs. Jaeger comes in and grabs, launches into the air. Korrin draws back. Huge strike as it goes flying. Lorwryn coursing lightning into it, and then Kalista slamming this thing down into the ground as it just shatters. And all you hear around you now is the sound of fire and distant screams. There's a small cheer that goes up from the priests and clerics in the nearby buildings. Ha ha!
Kalista is locating Saren the second she stands up. Before she dusts any dirt off, before she does anything else, she's looking for Saren.
You run straight that way. It's not far. And you find her. Kalista! St. Lude's name, that was incredible. You stopped it! You did it!
I told you to stay in my rooms, Saren.
I couldn't do that.
I told you to be safe.
Look around you. I can't hide and keep myself safe while the people of Highgale suffer and die. While you...
Yes. Yes, you can. You can help put people back together afterwards. You can pick up the pieces. What use are you dead?
If we hadn't been here to help you, we would all be dead.
You don't know that. All I could think of was you being smashed to the ground, torn to pieces from Hellions, and...
What do you think I was thinking of?
I don't want to see that again.
What do you think I was thinking of up there as I was heading to your rooms, looking out of the windows, seeing the city burn, knowing that my sister was down here?
You never listened to me.
I love you. I'm not going to let anything hurt you if I can stop it.
Love is useless at a time like this, Saren.
Love is everything at a time like this.
You were always foolish.
As you're saying this and you just look up to the burning skies, she hugs you. So hard. You feel the tears from her face on your neck. I'm sorry, I couldn't listen. I'm sorry, be angry at me later.
Saren, will you listen to me this time?
No promises.
This is only the beginning. We have dealt with grunts and tools up until now. What is causing this chaos is still up there. Will you run?
She reaches a hand towards you, fingers splayed, inviting your grasp, inviting your hand.
Will you run, Saren? For me?
Make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Give me disadvantage? I already have a negative modifier to charisma.
You're trying to coerce her to do things she really doesn't want to do.
I know.
That goes against everything she is.
Oh wait, I actually have +5. That's not bad. So 19 and 15.
Let me stay for now. Give me a signal and I will run. But if I don't have to run, if I can help you, please let me stay. Let me help them. Let me help you. This is all I can do.
Kalista will not take Saren's hand.
As she withdraws her hand and wipes the tears, you all hear a piercing scream from all around you. No! You do not understand suffering. I will educate you. As the sky begins to glow with Zariel's approach. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Lords of Sin is Cory J. Phillips as Shin, Danielle Phillips as Valkerie, TheMalloMan as Lorwryn, Aaron as Jaeger, Matty as Kalista, Mav as Korrin, and Ethan as all the other stuff.